Hey guys, welcome back to Rooted Generation, formerly known as Millennial Homesteading. I know I said we were back, but it's kind of a soft intro. But what we will be doing is kind of some off and on again type stuff until I get kind of caught up with a few things. I don't know if you can see from here, but there's some holes in the wall, and we're kind of doing some modifications. We've got a little one on the way, so some things are definitely changing around here. One thing that I wanted to do today, though, is do a nice little product review. Figured it'd be easy, something to kind of ease us back into the swing of things, editing videos, getting stuff back on the internet. So thank you again for sticking around and being patient. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy this product video of the Keychron K1. I'll double check before we actually look into it, but it's a nice little mechanical keyboard that I've enjoyed since I got it about 4 months ago, and I think you might enjoy it as well. It's, for a mechanical keyboard, it's on the cheaper side of things as far as price goes, but the quality is definitely there. So join me as we kind of go into the ins and outs of this thing. So I was almost right. It's the Keychron K2 PRO. A sleek, compact, wireless mechanical keyboard. Now, it does also offer wired connection as well, which I prefer. I guess I'm a little more old school that way. But as far as product quality goes, it's definitely a lot better than what you'll see for like $20 at Walmart. And it is a little bit more expensive than that, about 5 times as much. I think I bought this for about $100 US. I'll post the Amazon listing somewhere here-ish. And yeah, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. Right, so the Keychron K2 Pro. Like I said, mechanical keyboard, so it does allow you the option to, hold on, let me think. Comes with a nice little Keychron branded cap puller. It does give you the option to pull the keycaps off, so you can change them for whatever different styles you may want to use. I did get one for Christmas, a keycap set that has a nice little wood finish to it. And these keycaps are a little on the dusty side. Like I said, I've been using it for about 4 months, and you know, with all the hullabaloo going on there with the wall and mounting stuff on the walls, and just a lot of wall dust. Walls are dusty. Do you know that? Sheetrock's dusty. Anyway, so it's got pretty much everything you would need to do basic keyboard stuff. Now, obviously, you'll see it's a 10 key list, so it doesn't have the number pad over here on the side. But you know, I'm getting into programming, so this actually works really well. I'm trying to get better at using the numbers on up top here. And one thing that I know, this is very, very superficial, but one thing that I like about it is the sound that it makes when you type. Now, like I said, that's very superficial. Does it work? That's the real question. And yes, it works very well with the wired connection. It's very fast, very little latency as far as you know, you hit a button, it's going to show up on the screen pretty much like that. And the thing with you know, humans, we're not particularly fast when compared to machines like computers. So even if it had a little bit of latency, unless you're one of those, you know, really try hard, sweaty MLG gamer types, you're not going to notice any real difference if it's a little bit slower. But still, I do like the wired connection. Something about it just feels right, I guess. The cable that comes with it is USB Type-C, and a nice braided fabric on the cable itself. I like that pretty well. It does have some presets for Mac and Windows, and of course it works with Linux. Everything works with Linux, just about. There is a software that you can download. Well, I retract that. I can't find the software that it says that you can use, but if you go on Keychron's website, they have the download to the software package. Basically, it just lets you modify the macros that you can use and the different key bindings and stuff. And for my use, I haven't had a need to do that yet. If you hold like the function key, and you can change your volume up and down here, mute, unmute. You got your play, fast forward, rewind. You got the brightness of your screen there. I'm not sure what this one does. Let's see here. That's just F4. So, okay, that's your file explorer. This one, yeah, that shows your different desktops if you have multiple desktops or like a tiled window system. This one is, on my setup I have 2 monitors, one on the laptop itself and one on the actual wall here, and that's adjusting that. What's this one do? Is this one the brightness of the keyboard itself? Either way, it's got several different functions. It even has a built-in screenshot function, which is kind of cool. I do like that, especially for people that want to take screenshots of games that they're playing. I've actually done that myself already. Your delete key, of course, that's a standard thing. But this right here has different presets for the LEDs that are built into it. Now this particular model only has white LEDs, so you can't change the color, but other models that are a little bit more expensive do have RGBs, so you can change all kinds of fun stuff there. But it's got just a standard on, it looks like. Several different functions, a nice little twirly pattern. But my favorite, I'm not sure what they call it, but I'm going to call it the ripple effect, and it's pretty cool. Let me close that window out. It does come with a bunch of different keys that are optional. So like you see, I have option here, and yeah, so that's where your Windows key would be. But I'll show you. You know, I'm a Linux nerd, so I do like that. But it comes with extra keys and a screwdriver, so that if you do fully disassemble it, you don't need to go looking for any extra parts. It also comes with a cat puller, like I showed you earlier, and it does have a switch puller, but I have misplaced it because it's a piece of junk and I don't like it. One thing Keychron can do is improve their switch puller, or maybe I just don't know really how to use it. Either way, I haven't had a need to pull the switches on it yet. Everything's worked just fine. So what I'm actually going to do here in just a little bit, like I said, I have a keycap set that I got for Christmas. And you can see there's your Windows key, there's your Mac keys, nice lock key for if you do a different binding that locks out your computer. You've got multiple keys from Keychron themselves that are made for this set and be all nice and matchy-matchy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this set here. I got this set from my brother. Hello, brother. I'm sure you're watching. One of my few very devoted fans. And it's got a nice wood pattern. I'm gonna get rid of this because that glare was pretty atrocious. But it looks kind of like a stained oak or a mahogany, and it's got a nice feel to it. And something I didn't even notice when I was kind of picking it out. It's got kanji, Japanese kanji, so that's neat. One thing that I will be kind of perturbed with is that it doesn't have any particularly Linux-y keys. So that's going to be rather annoying. But let's go ahead and get these keys switched out here. First things first, we're going to take this off so that we're not doing any erroneous inputs to the computer. Alright, now I come to a wide key. And a lot of these wide keys will have what are called stabilizers. And on the Keychron, this particular model, they're not very difficult to deal with, but it is something to keep note of, especially your spacebar. You don't want to tweak those stabilizers and bend anything or just cause any damage. So with the wide keys, I'm going to be a little bit more careful pulling them off. All right. And you see these two here? Those are your stabilizers, and they're attached to each other through a bar that goes next to the switch there. One thing you're probably noticing is all the dust and junk that's kind of collected under the keycaps here. That is one of the nice things about mechanical keyboards, is you can pull all the keys off and give it a really good cleaning underneath. So if you're one of those germaphobes that's very concerned about cleanliness and hygiene, then you can do this as frequently as you want to. There really isn't any limit outside of maybe possibly wearing out the cap or the little X there or the switch itself, but I haven't really heard of that being an issue. But as you can see, this is what 4 months of use kind of looks like, at least in my environment. and I don't eat over my keyboard or anything, so it definitely does collect some dust over time. Now, I know I said that the wide keys have the stabilizers, and that's true for a lot of them, but some of them, like this caps lock key, only have the switch on there because it's not really wide enough to warrant having the stabilizers. So just know that every board's a little bit different, but typically this is the layout you're going to see for most keyboards of this type. Once again, the enter key has stabilizers, just to keep an eye out for that kind of thing. Same with the shift as well. Alrighty, and now for the spacebar, which I'm going to just, well, maybe if my sausage fingers will allow me, I'm just going to pull this off by hand. There we go. Now, it would be at this point that I would use compressed air to clean this. However, I have run out of compressed air. So what I'm going to do is use my God-given compressed air. So give me just a moment. Alright, well, didn't get everything out, but it's good enough for who it's for, which is me. So I'm going to commence with the reinstallation of the new set of keycaps. Now I've run into a slight issue here where this slightly custom light icon, light key is, well, there's not really an equivalent in a standard keyboard for that because most keyboards, at least that this set is made for, don't have that option. So I'm going to use an asterisk key. Not that I can really see it, but one thing that I did not take into consideration is just how dark these keys were going to be. But move on. Another issue that I've run into is this shift key doesn't really fit. But that's okay because these specialized keycap sets, well, not specialized, they're replacement, custom, whatever you want to call them. They usually come with a bunch of extras of different sizes for different configurations. They've even got the funky inner key here that I haven't seen in literal decades. But hey, we're going to crack this open and see if we can't find our special shift key. And I think I see it right here, this guy. And like I said earlier, I didn't realize just how dark the black text on dark oak background was going to be. So it's a good thing I know how to, what do they call it, point type, or type by feel, keep your fingers on the home wheel, all that good stuff. There's a nice little preview of the sound for you keyboard guys out there. So, let me go ahead and get this installed and we'll finish up. And yet another strange conundrum, this control key is just a smidge too wide, so we'll do it again. And I found the one we need. Now, one thing that I did notice with this set, on the keys that come with it, messed up my, there you. The keycaps that come with it are actually quite nice and smooth. They have a nice satiny smooth finish. I do like the feel of these. But you see there's a function key for this guy right here. And this is, like I was showing earlier, what allows you to use your F row for the different functions that are built in there. Now, this code key, that's what they're calling it anyway, says code, not function. Unfortunately, it's also too wide. So we're going to have to find a replacement. Oh well, c'est la vie. And as luck would have it, they have a function key, though I can barely read it, but it does say FN, function key, and given the format, I believe it'll fit. Alright, moving on. Now, much to my chagrin, it does not have an option key or even a Mac key. It's got the Windows key. So, unfortunately, I'll have to stick with that for now. I do use Windows, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. And now, everybody's favorite, the spacebar. And just like that, we have completed our keyboard. So let's go ahead and plug it back in, make sure it all works, because I don't know why it wouldn't, but I've seen stranger things in life. It seems to work. So let's do a little bit of typing, shall we? Sounds pretty good to me. I do quite like it. Oh, if you would like, I can do a product review on this little guy here. This ICO vertical mouse off Amazon. I got it about the same time I got the keyboard. No, I got it a year before I got the keyboard. I've been using this thing for a little time now. So yeah, this might be an even better review. But if you're interested, let me know down in the comments. I do thank you for watching this keyboard. I do quite like it. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with Keychron in any way. I'm just a guy that bought their product, and take what I say about it with a grain of salt, I suppose. People are biased towards things they spend their money on, and things they get for free. So I guess there's no way of getting around bias in the world. But this thing is it's pretty nice. I do quite like it, and it's got that nice thock. I guess. Is this thock? I'm not sure. It's not clack for sure. Well, maybe the spacebar is clacky, but I think it's creamy. I'm not sure. Keyboard guys down below, let me know what is this? What is this noise? And yeah, so I'm gonna leave links for everything that you see in this video down below. I'll probably even put this guy in there if I can find it again. But maybe I can get some of that sweet affiliate money. Who knows? Not likely, but we'll see. Either way, whether I get the affiliate program or not, I'll leave the links down there so that you can get the Keychron K2 PRO and this guy here, the Womir, however you say that brand right there. Oop, that guy, yeah. Very nice feeling. I do like the feel of it. And it's not actual wood. It's not carved from wood, so there's not the same like they do have actual wood keycaps out there that are available, but these guys are just they're plastic like all the others. But it's definitely a nice feeling. I do like the look of it now that it's all put together. I was kind of skeptical if it would go well with this case or hardware, whatever, the black part, the body of the keyboard. But no, I kind of like it. Definitely hard to read though, so it's a good thing I know where everything is. But yeah, so once again, thank you for watching. I do appreciate your patience with everything kind of changing around here. And I'm not 100% sure when the next video will come out, but keep an eye out for it. If you haven't clicked the bell, get notified whenever my freakish schedule lets me post a video. Thank you for subscribing, all those good things. And if you'd like, you can visit our website at www.honeycaverns.com. It is very much under construction, but that's kind of where you can see what we're working on and what we're kind of doing in the moment. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.